Alright, here's just a quick video reminding you how to multiply and divide fractions. And when you multiply and divide, you don't necessarily need to have the same unit like adding and subtracting. I can add and subtract as long as the unit is the same, like money with like dollars with dollars, coins with coins, dogs with dogs, and so forth. But with multiply and divide, you don't necessarily have to have the same unit. For example, I could have 8 people that all owe $20, and I can still multiply that, and that answer makes sense. Or I could take 300 miles divided by 6 hours, and I can get a rate that actually makes sense. So when you multiply and divide, you don't have to have the same unit. So with fractions, that means you don't need to have a common denominator. One thing you can do is just multiply straight across and then reduce, or you can reduce first and then multiply. So if you multiply first, you would get 6/12 in this case, which if you divide by 6, that's 1/2. If you decide to cancel first, which is basically just looking for things that make ones, so 2 goes in there one time, 2 goes in there twice, and then multiply across. Oh, I guess I can reduce some more. 3 goes in there once, 3 goes in there once, and then multiply across, you also get a half. Right? And if you kind of want to think about what that looks like, you're taking 2/3 of 3/4. So if you have 3/4, all right, and then you take 2/3 of it. So let me cut it in there and take 2/3 of it. Okay, and obviously that's empty, but you know, I could shade that if I want to. But where you find the double shading is in these 6 boxes right here, which you can see that's your 6 out of 12, which again reduces to half of it is shaded. All right, now with division, it's kind of the same idea, except, let me get my thing a little thinner here. So if you have, say, 2/3 divided by, say, 5/6. Okay, remember with division, the first number stays the same, so you have 2/3. But then you change it to a multiplication problem and you multiply by what we call the reciprocal. So instead of dividing by 5/6, you multiply by 6/5, which is the reciprocal. Again, you can multiply across first and then reduce, or you can reduce first. 3 goes in there once, 3 goes in there twice, and so the answer is 4/5. All right, that's just a quick review on dividing fractions.